Good. Let me try that again. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing? On this extremely wet-looking morning, Augie has redeemed first. How you doing, Augie? Glad as always to see you. You're first on both platforms. Fantastic. Good morning, McLeod. How are you doing? Augie, you're inside staying dry. Same. There is no way I'm going outside today. I mean, I'm looking outside right now, and I mean, it is literally just bucketing down. You know how yesterday I'm like, I'm gonna go for a walk because it doesn't look like it's raining, but it was raining a little bit, just a really fine mist. Today I'm looking outside and I can literally see the rain splashing on the road outside of my house. So yeah, it is 100% raining outside. McLeod, you're doing good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. So how was y'all's evening? What did you get up to yesterday? Anything fun? Anything exciting? Augie, you're all right. You're currently flying spaceships. Spaceships are is. Have you downloaded Elite Dangerous, Augie? Have you done the thing? Hold on, I need to clean my glasses. I don't need to clean my glasses, by the way. The whole thing of me cleaning my glasses is been proven. Actually, I do because I do have a smudge on my left lens. But it's been proven that my vision is blurry, so therefore my lenses need cleaning. 90% of the time is not true. I'm just blind. Augie, Elite Dangerous, you've done the thing. You understand none of it. Oh dear, oh dear. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it eventually. It is a very intense and there's a lot. There is a lot going on in Elite Dangerous. Just pick one thing and concentrate on that for a while before you go off and do something else. McLeod, you gotta go out. You have to go get some shopping. We've got board game night later on tonight. Board gaming with friends. And yeah, I'm not looking forward to going outside, even though it's just to the car and then back inside of, my friend's house. I'm still not looking forward to it. It's just so wet. But it's England, you know? This is the UK, and this is the type of weather that we are meant to be getting 95% of the time. So I can't complain because it's this kind of weather that keeps the grass green all year round. Which is one of the things that shook me. I was so shocked when I came over from the US to the UK back in, 2001, in the middle of December, and the grass was green. See, in the States, at least in Missouri, by the time July rolls around, it has been so hot due to the summer that all of the grass is like brown and dead, and it stays brown, throughout the winter. And of course, there's so much, when I was living in the States, there was so much snow anyway, you couldn't see the grass. But yeah, I came over here and the grass was green, and I'm like, what is this witchcraft? McLeod, this is supposed to be the snow, but as usual, it's raining. Did you read? I was flipping through my my news feed this morning and saw an article. I never read the Mirror, but for some reason Google keeps giving me articles from the Mirror, even though I'm like, don't show me stuff from the Mirror because it's left wing, it's propaganda, they stretch the truth, and they're anti-trans, and all that wonderful stuff. So I'm like, don't show me stuff from the Mirror, and it always shows me stuff from the Mirror. Google's broken. But an article I read, the headline from the Mirror, it was saying Snow to blanket the UK. 69 inches will bury all of the UK next week. And I'm like, wait, 69, not 629, not 6 hyphen or dash 9, but 69 inches. And I'm thinking, that's gotta be wrong. 69 inches is nearly my height, you know? I mean, I don't. The winters in the UK, like, especially, like, you know, if you're in Scotland up in the Highlands, I know that they get quite a bit of snow sometimes, but 69 inches? Augie! In with a 15 stream streak. You're streaking again. Awesome. McLeod lies as usual. Yeah. That McLeod. Are you watching there, McLeod? Are you watching Augie streak? Or are you averting your eyes? we all want to know. Right. So we do need. Okay. Yeah, we've got it. Sorry, my brain is just like trying to focus on text this morning. Focusing on text this morning for today, I think it's going to be really difficult. My right eye, is like twitching this morning, so I can feel the eyelid twitching. And my eyesight is really, really bad in my right eye this morning. I'm looking at my monitor right now, and I can't see, like, any of the left side of my monitor at all when I close my left eye, which is not good. Because, you know, peripheral vision is a thing, and you're supposed to at least, because, like, if I close my right eye, I can kind of see the entire screen, you know? But if I close my left eye, it's like the left side of the screen and the middle, the left side doesn't exist at all, and the middle is just, like, blurry. My... McLeod, have I got dry eyes? I don't have any peripheral vision in my right eye. I do have dry eyes, yeah. But also I don't have any peripheral vision in my right eye, so my vision gets really bad at times. To the point where I can't see much. I'm waiting for an appointment at the hospital in Leeds City Centre, to get my eyes thoroughly tested and to find out what's causing the weirdness in my right eye. But we're waiting on that. It could take. It should be any day now that I get the appointment through. So hopefully I get it through soon. But we'll see. Cal, you're not first, but you're here early. You're right on time. McLeod, you've got to use eye drops so you get blurry vision. I should use eye drops more often. I just never do. I keep forgetting. I need to work it into my morning routine. Along with taking my Testagel. Normally, or lately, because of these morning streams, I don't take my Testagel until lunchtime. I need to get into the habit. I need to have my Testagel, like, on my desk up here, and just put it on, and then do eye drops at the same time, you know. So for those of you who are new, or if you need a refresher course, basically what we do during our morning and afternoon streams, we have 2 hours of chatting, studying, you know, we do chatting, then focus, study time, then more chatting, and we do this for 2 hours. So 20 minutes of focus / work, 15 minutes of chatting, and we keep going for about, until about noon-ish in the mornings, UK time, that is. If you want to add to the list, we use Super Sweetbot. Just do what Cal just did and type in your task. It is, as Cal just did, just type it down. Exclamation mark now, and for something that you want to do right now, exclamation mark later for things that you want to do later. Also, Cal, what is freezer burn? Because that does not sound like a fun time. And yeah, if you ever want to know what your task is, it is exclamation mark, just exclamation mark task, and the bot will let you know what your current task is. So my current task is online coursework, and that is what I am going to be doing this morning. Freezer burn is going to be our chest freezer tracking program. Oh, that makes sense. I like it. I like the name. If I can come up with a better name, you're all ears. No, it sounds like a good name. It sounds like a good name. I like it. It makes sense now that you bring it up or explained it. Augie finished preparing a City of Thieves book. Is that the fighting fantasy novel, Augie? Also, my friends, before we start our first 20 minutes worth of work time, don't forget to grab yourself a drink. I've got my water bottle all set up, and I remembered a straw this morning. I almost forgot it, but I did remember. See, I'm smart. Augie, it is the fighting fantasy book that you're going to be starting with. Aw, sweet. That sounds awesome. I'm looking forward to that. You're going to have to let me know when you do it. Feel free to put it over in the Discord and, like, ping me or something. Or you know, mention it here in chat so that everyone can join you in your live stream. I'm so looking forward to that. It's going to be so much fun. McLeod, you're impressed that I remembered. I know, right? So am I. I'm super impressed that I remembered. Okay, alright, let's start our first focus time. So I'm gonna set the timer for 2015. Oh, actually, first we're going to clear the timer. Timer, I think it's... Is it that one? Oh, wait. Hold on, I'm gonna need timer help on this. I can never remember. Timer... Okay, timer reset, timer fuzz. Timer cancel. Timer Pomo, that's it. Timer Pomo... 0 out of 3. Cal? Exclamation Pomo 2015 3 you think would work? Ooh. You know what? I'll try that in the after. You know what? Actually, let's try that now real quick just to see if it works. Pomo 2015 3. Oh wow, that did work. Nice. Okay, so how do I start it? How does it start? I think Augie, it worked, and McLeod, it worked. Oh, Cal, that's just for me, not for the whole stream. Yeah, I need it for the whole stream. So I'll just do Pomo stop. Okay, so... Yeah, let's try it. Timer 2015 3. There we are. Alright, my friends, muting the microphone, and I will see you all in 20 minutes. Thanks, Cal. And when I remember to demute the microphone, hello everyone, welcome back. We are finished with our first um first focus period. My brain just could not focus on the name of the focus period. There you go. I think I need some tea. But I do have water, so that's fine. So, Jeeves, good morning to you. How you doing today? You alright? Glad to see you. So, we finished our first focus timer, and I have almost finished one workbook page full of questions, the same thing that I was working on yesterday. So I've nearly finished with another one. I've got I've done 3 so far. I've got 2 more to go. This is, like I said, this course is extremely intensive, but it's useful, and I'm getting loads of information and loads of ideas from it, which is good. That's why I started taking this course in the first place. So it's a good course. Augie says, Jeeves, McLeod, you've managed to find the dustbin. Yay! Good job. You need to know where the dustbin is so you can throw away all the trash that you've created by trying to find the dustbin. Am I right? Am I right? So, oh, hold on. It's raining outside, but I looked at my weather app and it says that the air is dry, and I'm like, wait a minute, how can the air be dry if it's also raining? And I think indoors anyway, I think I understand, because my head, my scalp always starts to itch when the air is a bit dry. You know, like really bad itchies. And that's what I'm getting right now, is like really, really bad itchies on my scalp, which tells me that the air in here is indeed a bit dry. So I don't know how it is outside. I'm guessing, but if it's raining outside, how can the air be dry outside? Indoors, I can understand, because, you know, it's separate from the outside air, you know, outside weather. But if it's raining, how can the air be dry? Surely if it's raining, it means that there's high humidity. Or am I overthinking this? McLeod, your dustbin was tinned. Oh, from the wind? Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm guessing it was that far away from the wind, not because your dustbin then put it all the way over there. It's extremely windy outside, or it was this morning when I woke up. Looking outside at the power lines that are coming over towards the house, they are wobbling quite a bit, so it still looks like it's quite windy outside. And Jeeves, you're doing good. Your next waypoint for Distant Worlds has been revealed, and you're getting your key. This is all Elite Dangerous talk, by the way, for those of you who are wondering what Jeeves is talking about. So, Jeeves, you're getting your carrier into position for an extensive mining operation. Carriers are very practical for mining because of the massive cargo capacity. Otherwise, it'd be hardly worth mining far outside the bubble. This is very true. It sounds like you're gearing up for adventure, which is also awesome. Cal, would I like a brew? Yes, please. McLeod, it's been windy all night. It has. It's woken up. It woke me up a couple of times last night. The wind, that is. Sorry, I thought I heard my phone go off earlier, and there's nothing there, so I'm imagining things. It's all good. Augie, you tried the game last night. You've done practically nothing and understand nothing. You'll learn. You will learn, Augie. You should, you and Jeeves should add each other as friends, and, that way Jeeves can, like, show you the ropes. You can shadow Jeeves. Come on in. Push, I mean. There you go. The door stick. Thank you. Housemate just came in. Well, Cal just came in, grabbed the mug, left, and now they're going downstairs to fix me a cup of tea because they're nice like that. Jeeves, you're pretty sure you're at least 40,000 light years away from where Augie is, and Augie, you already are. Okay, that's good. So you're 40,000 light years away from each other, but Jeeves is still gonna help you out as he can. Jeeves, Elite Dangerous is a massive learning curve. Oh yeah, it is. From what I understand. Jeeves, high Cal's noise. The doors in this house, every single door sticks if you close it completely, which my office door right now is completely closed. Same thing with Paul's room. Paul accidentally got stuck in his room when we first moved in because the door stuck. And he couldn't, he's pulling at it and it wouldn't open. So I had to give it the old, hip bump to get it to open. And he's just like, we're like, Paul, come downstairs. And all we heard was thump, thump, thump as he was trying to pull the door open. So I went upstairs and I'm like, can't you open the door, mate? And he's like, it's stuck. So yeah, I had to open it for him. But yeah, every single door in this house, except for the living room door, sticks when it shuts. Well, and the kitchen door, because the kitchen door is one of those old-fashioned sliding doors, which I absolutely love. It's so retro. But yeah, all the other doors stick, which is just weird. But there you go. Lots of things need fixing in this house. We'll get there. We'll get there. Augie, you have set yourself an enormous challenge. Ooh, what's the challenge? McLeod, the joy of old houses. Oh, yes. Definitely. I mean, this house isn't even that old. It's a mid-century house compared to some of the other houses, like the Victorian houses here in the UK. This house is new. Compared to those. I mean, fine, this house was built in the late 50s, so it is it's older than I am. Thank you.
Well,
But yeah, it's older than I am, but it's still young comparatively to the comparing to the Victorian homes. Huggy, thanks, Kyle Waves. Augie, your job is fighting out the sorting fantasy book. Wait, that's a different genre. Sorting out the fighting fantasy book. There's 400 pages to sort. Wow. That is a hefty book, but I'm sure you'll get there. Tea. Delicious tea. We all love a nice warm cuppa, right? I do anyway. Especially with weather like that out there. Bleh. Just bleh. A nice warm cup of right, yes. Tea is right. Right is tea. Tea is right and right is might. Am I right? Right. Are you confused yet? Good. I am good at getting people confused. Honest, I am. Although the person who is the best at confusing people is Paul. Paul is the master of confusing people because he can fit an entire sentence in one word. And we all know what that word is, right? Type it in the chat if you know what that word is. Indeed. Well, that word, but also another word, Furby. Yes, Furby. Paul is obsessed with Indian things. He wants to decorate his room in an Indian motif. But at the moment, he is more obsessed with Furbies. Cal, motorway, tunnel. Yeah, he's always been obsessed with tunnels, but Furbies right now is his main obsession. McLeod, don't say the F word. I'll If we say the F word, it'll summon him. It will, if we say it too loud, or we say it 3 times in a row without pausing, it will summon him. He's like Beetlejuice. Aw, someone's outside walking their doggo. Poor doggo. Poor person. Augie, you haven't taken Sherlock out this morning. It's far too wet. Yeah, it is. A friend of mine has a dog, and the dog, her dog refuses to go outside when it's raining. I mean, he like just he looks outside and he's like, no. He looks outside and then he looks at you like, are you absolutely out of your mind? I am not going out there. And if he goes outside and it's not raining and it starts raining while he's outside, as soon as the first raindrop hits him, he dashes indoors and he's just like, nope, 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 nope. Jeeves the cat does that. I mean, you would expect a cat to do it, but a dog. Dogs usually love being out in the water. I mean, my sister's dog, when I lived with her back when I was a teenager, she had a golden Labrador, and that dog loved being outside in the rain. It started raining, he would beg to be let out so that he could have a good romp around and roll in the muddy puddles and try to catch raindrops in his mouth. I'm not even kidding. He would run around and try to catch raindrops, stick his tongue out and try to catch raindrops, and literally find the biggest mud patch in the back garden and roll around in it. She got to the point where she'd be like, yeah, no, you're not going outside if it's raining, because she hated giving that dog a bath because the dog hated baths. He would jump into a pond and roll around in muddy puddles and be the happiest dog ever, but he hated baths. McLeod, you've been outside and you don't recommend it. Nice. Yeah, I don't recommend today either. Definitely not. So, Kyle, did you do the database? Did you do the freezer burn database? Oh, Kyle's getting fancy with exclamation mark project. Wow. Okay, so we're nearly, we're getting, Kyle, you've started it now. Ooh. SQL wrangling. Good luck with the wrangling. Okay, so, yes. What was I saying? Brain. We're getting ready to start our next focus session. Again, I will mute the microphone during the 20 minutes, and I will catch up with you all after our focus session. Feel free, if you want to talk and say things, chat in the chat, feel free to do so, and I will catch up after our focus session. I will see you all in 20 minutes. Mute microphone. Welcome back, everyone. We have finished our second promo of the day. Apologies for forgetting to set the timer to go on. I mistakenly thought that since I set the Pomo 2015-3 that it would be automatic. Unfortunately, it's manual. I believe I can set it to be automatic. I will have to try that this afternoon. I think I could, if I set 20/15/3, so if we do exclamation mark timer space 20/15/3 auto, I believe then that it will, or automatic, one of either auto or automatic. I think it'll change it or do it automatically for us. So I will definitely have to try that. But welcome back, Rock. You want to go back to bed, but you're low-key gonna wait till after the break. Did I make the break time shorter than the work time? Yes. And the reason I did that is so that we could get more pomos in. So, because last week when I tried it, when we did our first stream, it was 20 work, 20 minutes of focus, 20 minutes of break. And we had like an extra 30 minutes at the end of the stream that was too long to do another Pomo session, work and break. But, sorry, it was too short to do another Pomo session, work and break. So we were ending like the stream 10 minutes early. So Tracker, he had the awesome idea of setting the break to be 15 minutes instead of 20, so that way we get an extra focus and break session. Cal, change run mode, timer auto or timer manual. Can I do the all at once? So can I do exclamation mark timer 20/15/3 auto in one command? And Jeeves, congratulations on finishing the email that you've been putting off. Rock, I like it. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I mean, I sung that last week. I am so looking forward to jumping back in this week. I really am. On Thursday. Cannot wait for it. So, Cal, you don't know, you can't see the streamer help. If this is the Sim, opting, if this is the Sims, how come there's only one of them and he's so big? I'm not big, I'm just close. Also, hi. Hi, Opting. How you doing? Glad to see ya. Ooh. Pomo 5 AFK. Interesting, Cal. Interesting. Rock, and also weird looking. I'm not weird looking. Stop looking in a mirror, Rock. You're just looking in a mirror. That's what you're doing. That was mean, wasn't it? I do apologize. Augie. Hi, Opgie. Hey, I got it right. I haven't confused either of you with each other yet today. I'm doing really good. I'm proud of myself, 100% proud of myself. I haven't needed to be slapped once. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Opting, Augie, how many slaps yesterday? At least, I think it was 2 or 3. It had to have been at least 2 or 3. Opting, you're not sure that 2 minutes without mixing up you and Augie is worthy of that much pride, though it is a record. Yes, it is. And I'm proud of it, dang it. Dang nabbit, sonny. I'm proud of my record. Sorry, I won't. I'll stop that. No, no hillbilly voices allowed in the chat. Rock, hi Muir, I mean Paul, I mean Rock, I mean Augie, I mean... some days I'm like that, let me tell you. Although you already know this. You already know what I'm like sometimes. I mean, heck, when Felix was alive, I sometimes called her Paul, you know? Or sometimes called Paul Felix. So yeah. You know how it works, right? I mean, it's just life. It is life. Like, I would probably someone call Muir and not even notice. I think I have once or twice in my before. So, have you all looked at the Steam Board Game Fest? Out of just, asking for a friend, have you all looked at it? Let me show you the monitor. There we go. So, the Steam Board Game Fest goes until the 2nd of February, and there's some interesting looking board games over on Steam. There's Let Them Trade, The Game of Life 2. I would recommend Dwarf Romantic and Wingspan. I have Dwarf Romantic already, and it is such a cute little game. Very relaxing, very cozy. Wingspan, I have IRL. It is an IRL board game, and it is a really, really good board game. If you like birds and you like learning about birds, I would recommend Wingspan. Rux, Paul would probably say Pogger, and I would call him you by accident. Opting particularly when Paul's creeping along the top shelf and knocking items off. Yeah, Paul used to do that all the time, you know. Hold on, my phone is going off like crazy. Let me just... Okay, it's fine. Oh god, UK Gaming Expo is in May. That's just a few short months away. Gosh darn it. Rock, particularly when Paul went and hopped on my keyboard live on stream. Paul's always doing that. What are you talking about? But yeah, highly recommend if you all like board games and like you don't have enough time to play physical board games, or you can't get people around to play physical board games, check out Steam's hashtag not sponsored, but yeah, check out Steam's Board Game Fest, because there's lots of actual board games that have been digitized and turned into games, Steam video games, computer games. And yeah, there's some really, really good ones. I mean, you got Gloomhaven and Frosthaven, which are fantastic games. Ticket to Ride and Scythe are all good. Carcassonne is an okay game. This one isn't fantastic as far as playing with others, but it does have local, online. It does have local play, and you can play against the AI, so it is pretty good. There's Ark Nova, which is a wonderful board game. Highly recommend Ark Nova. Rock, Ant-Man, Shrink. Yep, that's Paul right now. Terraforming Mars is also a good board game. There's just... I love the fact that people who make board games are branching out into and turning them into video games as well. It's really, really nice to see, because let's face it, not everyone can get a group of 4 to 5 people around theirs, once a week or so. So being able to play with your friends online is fantastic. And I'm seeing some of these, and I'm like, some of these are actually on my wish list. Like Wingspan. I don't think I have that on Steam, but it's on my wish list, and it's 50% off, which is really good price. So I might have to grab a couple of these. Definitely might have to grab a couple of these. Kyle, you love playing with your friends online? I do recommend Tabletop Simulator. I've never been able to get the hang of Tabletop Simulator. Tabletop Simulator is like you can get tons of board games that work, you know, exactly like the physical board game does, but and you know, do that on Tabletop Simulator. But I have never gotten the hang of Tabletop Simulator. The control scheme is wacky. It's too easy to, as you can see, it's too easy to complete, you know, to ruin the board game. It's I don't like it. For those reasons, it's just too easy to mess up someone else's hand and stuff in Tabletop Simulator, which is why I like these. You know, the bespoke games that the developers have made. Rock, speaking of sales, there's a sim sale the other day. You see where this is going? Yes, did you? Rock, so Rock, by not using my creator code, you lost out on a 5% discount. I'm not even kidding. Because from now until I think it's all of February, I think it ends in March, they're giving people that use creator codes a 5% discount on their purchases. Augie, by the way, Xbox Game Pass has Sims 1 and 2 with all packs. Nice. Rock, are you serious? You thought codes didn't give discounts? They're doing it as a special thing. So yeah, right now, it's a special thing. I think it's all the way through February. I can't remember properly. Rock, yeah, it's a special thing. They did it over Christmas, and it was so popular, and they've done it again for their early spring sale. You know, for the sale of what they're doing now. And they're trying. My contact in the EA Creator Network, she is trying to talk her boss, you know, whoever's in charge of the creator code, and the store, into making that 5% discount a permanent thing, because everyone loves it, and it's gives you a discount, and it still gives the creator their, you know, a 5% cut as well. So it's helping both the players and the the content creators, and everyone loves it. So yeah, she's trying. Well, he and she. There's two contacts in the supported creator network, and yeah, they're trying their best to get their boss to agree to make it permanent. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Rock, where is my face? My face doesn't exist. I was showing you all the Steam thing, and I forgot that I had it up, to be honest. But yeah, I am so looking forward to the board game, looking at these board games later. But yes, okay, so my friends, we are nearly at the end of our second promo break. Just as a reminder, I will set the timer for 20 minutes, and during which time my microphone will be muted. At the end of the 20 minutes, I will catch up with you all. Warrock, the break is already over. It is, yes. But that's okay, because we will be able to chat again in 15 minutes. Or in 20 minutes, rather, not 15, in 20. I will see you all in 20. Rock, you're gonna go back to bed. See you in like 5 minutes for Fortnite. For 67 hours. 6-7. Pogger. Anyway, see you all in 20.
Zoe has another update. What's up, boo? This
And we are done with working for the day. Well, for the morning anyway. Um, I've got a bit more done. I'm working on my fourth workbook now for my course. Nearly done with it actually. I just need to do a few things that I can't do while streaming, so I'll probably handle that either during my lunch break or later on this evening. So we'll see how that goes. Cal, you hate PHP. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry that you don't like PHP. Find me someone who does, and I will show you an absolute fibber. I don't know anyone who likes PHP, so. But then again, I don't normally talk programming shop with people because I'm not a programmer. Me and computers barely like each other. I love technology and I love computers, but the computers and the technology, they don't feel the same way about me. I swear I have little gremlins living in my computer that are like, yeah, you want to shut down your computer, Muir? Haha, no. We're going to cause the computer to restart instead and leave it on all night long so that when you wake up in the morning, the computer is on and it's been on all night. Ha. That is what that's what happens with me anyway. Optin, you don't mind PHP. It does have some issues, though, you do admit. How you just wish that it was internally consistent. What? Something to do with computers that's consistent? Can I live in that timeline? Whatever timeline you're talking about, can I live in that one? Opting, that is by far the biggest issue. I like it. I like it, Optin. That is by far, yeah, the inconsistency is by far the biggest issue. When it works, it's great. But getting it to be consistent is a whole other thing. Am I right? Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. So yeah, I think that by this afternoon I will have my coursework done. Super excited about that. 100% super excited. Well, I probably won't have it 100% done, but by the time board games night starts, I will have this section of the coursework completely done, which makes me happy, you know. Jeeves, you're a sysadmin sort of person. All your stuff works. It's what users do with it. Yeah, I completely understand that one, Jeeves. It's like, with me, I mean, I'm not a I mean, I'm not programmer of any sort, but it's like with some of my videos, I will say in the video, you need, like for Sims cheats, for example, you need to have testing cheats space on. You need to do that cheat before you can do this other cheat code. And I can guarantee you that someone will go into the comments and say, yeah, this cheat isn't working for me. And I'll be like, have you enabled testing cheats? And they'll be like, oh no, I've not done that. I didn't know you had to do that. And I'm like, I literally said it in the first 30 seconds of the video. Or they'll be like, yeah, I have got testing cheats enabled. And I'm like, okay, have you spelt the cheat correctly? And they'll be like, oh no, I added an extra E or whatever, and I'll be like, yeah, you can't misspell things when typing in code, So yeah. Cal, make a time object. What order do you think the year, month, day, hour, minute, seconds go in? Well, you're wrong. It's hour, minute, second, month, day, year. Jeeves, some users are programmers and you would love to smack them in the face with a shovel. Cal has a sign that says sometimes people just need a high five in the face with a chair. Is that your kind of sign, Jeebs? Opting, wait, we're under the impression that you actually listen to my videos. I mean, unless you play The Sims 4, I don't expect you to listen to my videos, but James, tell them to use MCCC. That leaves it always on. Yeah, some of the people that watch my videos though are console players. So unfortunately, there's no mods with console, which sucks. But you know, it is what it is. But yeah, MCCC or Better Build By always has testing sheets on. You can toggle it on by default, which is great. Jeeves, that is your kind of sign. Nice. You need that sign. You really need that sign. Augie, someone should paint a hand on a shovel, then you can high five them. With, I like it, Augie. I like it. Opting, you don't play Sims. You do watch my videos. You do, however, always make a point of missing some crucial bit of info. Yeah, it's human. You know, it's what humans do. They always miss a crucial bit of info. I say this as someone who is not human. I am 100% an alien. I am like, you know the Solomons from Third Rock from the Sun? I am them. I am the Solomons. I am an alien who I am a purple tube who looks like a human. That is what I am. Yes. 100%. And if you believe that, I have a stone wall at the border of Scotland and England to sell to you. Speaking of videos, that is one thing I need to do today, is schedule the videos that I've got that are currently unlisted. I need to schedule them, one to go out tonight and one to go out tomorrow. So yeah, that's a thing I need to do today. That I nearly forgot to do because I am forgetful. But you know, there we go. There we have it. So I do want to say but by the way, you know, we got 7 minutes left of this chatting time, but I do want to say thanks everyone for being here today. I hope you all got something done. At least got partway through a task like me. I have gotten partway through a task. It's a big task. It's actually more of a project. I should have made this a project, but it's fine. I will get there. I'm nearly done. I'm happy. Jeeves is working on tickets. Yay, tickets. What kind of tickets? My to-do list is right there. I've got lots of stuff to do, but I will get there. I will eventually get through that list, and then I will make another list of other things that I need to do. Well, you know, one of those days. Well, one of those lives. But yep. Augie, you have achieved the rank of tidy house. Nice. Having a tidy house is a very wonderful thing. I will let you know when I can actually start working on having a tidy house. Because right now, as you can see, it's not very tidy. But that's because, you know, it's a mess from moving, and we can't do anything because the rewiring, which is happening in February, by the way, everyone, in case you didn't see it, the Discord message. The rewiring is happening in February, and during that week, there will be no live streams because, obviously, they're rewiring the electricity. There will be no electric, so therefore I cannot live stream. But, you know, as it is, it's fine. I am so looking forward to the house being rewired, brand new electrics, and not having to worry about weird outlets from the 50s electrocuting me when I try to plug something in, you know? Or my housemates when they try to plug something in, or Paul, because anyone in this house getting electrocuted is a bad idea. And Jeeves, your tickets are, it's telling people to go away. I mean, that makes sense. That sounds like a very, very good thing to do. Someone files a ticket saying, I have this problem, and you're like, go away. Here is the solution to your problem because I know you've messed something up, so go away. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. It is lunchtime. I am hungry, so like I said, we are going to in 3.5 minutes, we will be ending today's live stream, and I will encourage you all to please take a lunch break, even if it's only for like half an hour. Get yourself something to eat, get yourself a fresh drink, take a screen break, stick your head out the window, get a breath of fresh air or two, you know. Don't go outside if you're in the UK, because it's just absolutely not nice outside. So I don't recommend going outside today. Unless you're a duck. If you're a duck or a goose or a swan, then by all means go outside, but otherwise stay inside. Opting, it's 7 a.m. and you just had breakfast. You're not sure lunch is in the works quite yet. Well, that's fine, Opting, because you've just had breakfast. So you literally have just eaten. So you don't need to eat again. But you can think about lunch. You can always think about what you want to eat. Speaking of, what did you have for breakfast, Alton? Was it any good? I don't eat breakfast, so my breakfast was a cup of coffee. That was my breakfast. Double shot of espresso with water, and milk, and oat milk to be exact, and that was my breakfast. But now that it's like lunchtime, I am hungry. So my stomach is like reminding me that I haven't eaten yet today. Opting, you had oatmeal because you're boring. Oatmeal is good though. What kind of stuff do you put in your oatmeal? Or do you have it plain? With me, I like, in my oatmeal, I will usually put in, if I have any, I'll like put in a little bit of chocolate. If I have any chocolate, I'll like maybe grate some chocolate into the oatmeal. If I have like raisins, I'll grab, or any dried fruit or nuts, I'll grab a handful and throw that into the oatmeal. Or syrups, you know, like maple syrup, a little drizzle of that's always good. If I don't have any of the above, then a bit of cinnamon and sugar is usually my go-to. Opting, just oats with hot water. Plain oats. Now that's a statement, Opting. That is 100% a statement. Just oats with water, no butter, no syrup, no chocolate, because you're boring. Hey, if you like it and it fills you up and it keeps you warm, oats are great. Oatmeal is like a really good food because it's a slow releasing carb. It makes you feel full, and it's high in it keeps you satiated. It makes you feel full for a long period of time. So it does you for you know, the entire morning, which is great. And yeah, it's slow releasing, so it keeps your blood sugar level even instead of spiking it like, you know, modern cereals do. And it's very, very healthy. So there you go. Even if you only have it plain with hot water, it's still good for you. And there we are, my friends. That is it. All the Pomodoros are done for this morning. I will see you all in 2 hours. It is my lunchtime. I'm gonna go enjoy my lunch, and I will meet you back here at 2 p.m. UK time, 2 hours from now, which is 9 a.m. Opting's time. Until then, my friends, please stay safe, please stay hydrated, please stay warm, and have a wonderful rest of your morning or afternoon. Opting to enjoy my oatmeal. You're assuming I'll be having oatmeal for lunch. Probably a sandwich, to be honest. I will probably have a toasty if my housemate is making toasty. Or alternatively, I also have a breakfast all day breakfast pastry thing. It's like a croissant that's been folded out and filled with beans, bacon, and cheese, and folded up a little bit, over the filling, and you just bake it and you eat it. So I will either have that or a toasty, depending on what my housemate has already decided that he wants for lunch. So it's a surprise. Opting fancy, very very fancy indeed. Yes. But anyway, I will see you all at 2 o'clock. Or opting if you're in opting time 9 a.m. Until then, my friends. Bye.